my broken bookshelf. Spirit Tracks has some good music on it, but Spirit Tracks is not a strong Zelda game. But I stand Toon Link. And I'm also just very interested in whatever this is for Link's Awakening. Anyways, Gemini, let's see what the rest of February, since your girl done messed up when it came to being on time, which means February is going to blend into the March readings. Oh, shoot. Gemini. Don't look at my broken bookshelf. Dang. Give me some more books then. Then I'll fix the rest of the books. Can you do that, Gemini? Oh. Some of y'all might love somebody who lives far away. Some of y'all might be in long-distance relationships, but don't worry, this person is your soulmate. If you're wondering if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. And magic will happen. I'll bring you two back together eventually if you all are apart. Okay, you might be dealing with the Gemini or a Capricorn, but if you're not, you're not. Don't be like, he's a Scorpio. Well, alright, then they're a Scorpio, okay? You know, sign depictions usually aren't always a thing you have to abide by. Gemini, you're getting a lot of major arcana, so I feel like this month might have been like radio silence from you. A lot of people haven't heard from you. And really it's because it's been very busy for you. You've had to do a lot of inflectional thinking. Holy jeez. Gemini, you've got all the major arcanas. This is wild, man. What's going on? Where do I even start? Like, every card just about is a major arcana. Well, I guess that'll tell me a little bit about what's going on indefinitely. So, here's the thing. You know, some of you might be off social media as well. Some of y'all might be on social media out of necessity, but you're really not engaging with anyone. You're really being very hermit-like. This hermit energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with some type of deep emotion. Might also be dealing with the Pisces. But if not, that's okay. Dealing with some type of deep emotion, deep emotional issue. Issue perhaps regarding relationships. Childhood trauma. And you're not really, you're just like, I'm just going to take a step back and deal with it here. Now, the Hangman is here, so I feel like a lot of you might be waiting on something, waiting on a decision, waiting for someone to come see you, right? If this long distance thing is true. Waiting for a raise, waiting for an acceptance letter, waiting to see if you should really date this person because you're not 100% sold. Any of those scenarios could be true. With the Empress, I feel like because the Empress is here with the Hangman and the Hermit and such, I feel like you're giving love to people who are really in your inner circle. Your inner circle. Not really people who are outside of that. Not the people that you have to entertain and smile for every day. With the Star card, I feel like you're keeping a lot of silence, Gemini, because something new is beginning. Something new is brewing. Plans for the future are being solidified with the star. You're not really telling everybody your business because what's the point? Also, you're not really sure of what moves are going to happen to you right now. So why would you scream something to the mountaintops that you're not 100% sure about? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Now, the Lovers and the Fool card here. You might love someone from a different cultural background than you. You might love someone with a different lifestyle than you. You might love someone who lives far away, or they do something completely different from you. Example, you might be a scientist and the person that you love might be a model or something like that, right? Two completely different fields. Or y'all might just be some type of distance away from each other. But if you're worried about the distance, I really feel like this connection is magical. You also have the Six of Cups. This is definitely a soulmate. This is definitely someone that you're meant to be with if you're questioning that. And the infinity sign is here. So I feel like this person is really durable, really sustainable, not someone who's just there for the moment and gone. And then with the Page of Cups, I feel like, I feel like with people who are not in your inner circle, you're just chatting commonly, but you're not really letting anyone know about your future plans like that. You're not really letting anyone know of the hard nights you had facing your own trauma and realizing, okay, this is my trauma, but how do I see myself now after all of that? So I'm going to clarify a few more things since we have so many major arcanas, but you probably feel like this month, let me know, Gemini, but you might feel like this month is a little bit more eventful than any other month before. So let's see. Oh, may I stand unshaken. That's my song from Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption, where they killed Arthur for having tuberculosis. It's wild. I'm like, dang, I wish he would have said, I'm going to that beach house in California. But he had to follow Dutch to the very end. Dutch don't know what he's doing. I'm just in my feelings. Well, I heard Dutch got killed anyways in the next Red Dead Redemption, but if you don't know what that game is, don't worry about my rambling. So the Page of Swords is here. So I feel like you're fighting off negativity, especially if you're dealing with the long distance relationship, a goal that seems far to reach. I feel like that's why a lot of y'all are in hermit mode. You just really don't want to hear people bring down your hopes and dreams. So with the Page of Swords, I feel like a lot of you are on guard and ready to combat against negativity because nobody wants to hear negativity. It's one thing if someone's being a mentor, a good friend, and they're being real with you. Like, I don't think you should go about it this way. And then it's another thing when people are just straight out negative, shooting you down, you soldier boy, and they telling you you can't sell nothing because you a black man, and it's assume everything a black man does is a scam. For real. Now, another major arcana. I feel like every major arcana is on this table right now, except for the Devil card. So the Justice card and the Four of Wands. Some of y'all might be getting married. Some of y'all might already be married. Some of y'all are making a commitment to something, whether it be an educational program or a job that is fated in the stars. It is meant for you to have. And I feel like some of y'all might be getting discouraged by this because this Hanged Man card, some of y'all might be in a hangman energy where nothing seems like it's moving forward. It's keeping its regular traditional pace, and You want to know when will things escalate and change. And I'm telling you, because the Fool card is also here, change is to come. And because the Justice card is here as well, and the Justice card is like a very karmic card, everything is coming into place for you. Your Saturn and the many moons that Saturn has. Watch Saturn not have any moons. Everything is going to align, okay? Please don't Google, don't comment below here talking about Ashley. Saturn does not have these things. Like, I'm just trying to explain it to you. So I think overall, you're going to go through a lot, or you've probably already been through a lot this month. And then just hold on, because things look like they're going to work out. I think it's just fine if you don't want to let everyone know what you're doing. It's probably for the best anyways. So please like, share, and subscribe.